I'm
Hey, guys.
also in my closet.
What's up? We're playing, what is this? Guilty as Sock.
Sock.
We're playing Guilty as Sock. I hope they can hear you guys perfectly fine.
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku. I can see you over the horizon. Hatsune Miku.
Let's get this game started. Live stream.
Only if you would freaking ready up. We
Sorry,
can get
I had to
Come
move
on,
the thing.
God.
Shut up. You know what?
You've been
Fine.
waiting
I'm not ready up.
50
I'm not gonna do it.
years.
I'm not gonna do it. Nope.
Okay, then I'm just gonna open it up to random people.
Wait.
Oh. Oh.
Defend its name.
Okay. Prosecution. What the fuck is this?
Hello?
Accused of.
Alright, well, if he doesn't start talking, I'm just gonna make you present your case.
I missed.
I did it.
Got him.
Okay.
Alright. Cade the Dumb being
Hey, no, not a loser, not a loser, a looser.
a looser. Got it. Okay. Okay. Who normally starts this?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. What?
That's a wonderful question.
What
I'm
I was
pretty
gonna say,
sure
does
it's the
anyone know what we're doing?
I don't
I'm pretty sure
know.
the prosecutor normally starts in normal places. So, Jacob, present your case.
Hold on.
Jacob, you have 5 seconds to present your case, or I'm just gonna go to the next guy.
Give me 1 second. What do I do? Hold on. What do I do? What am I supposed to do?
Speak!
Is that it? Okay.
I don't know.
Cade's stupid.
Okay. Is that it? You have any evidence?
He didn't unmute me.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah. For now.
Alright. Alright. Present your case. Defense?
You know what? I'll do that as soon as I figure out what exactly I'm doing here. How does this game work?
I don't actually know.
Did any of us bother to watch anything at all?
No.
Cool, sick.
Oh, I can look at cards that you guys like pull out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
Crazy.
how I use these, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
We don't have any breaking news. Hey! 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 Where are my fucking cards? Where's that shit?
Oh, what? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck was that?
I don't think it's my
It's called
turn
the
yet.
Shut the fuck up button.
I think it's not my turn yet.
Wait, hold on.
That's, I
Okay,
think, the
so
issue.
check your evidence,
wait.
present it, and build a narrative on your turn. Oh.
Okay,
Oh, wait, I
think
bet-
I think it's still
Is
his
it your
turn.
turn now?
Ah, it's my turn.
Yeah, okay, I think that just
my
started
bad.
it,
I
yeah.
didn't know.
None of us knew.
Okay, Jacob,
Mouse
present
is
your
so
fucking
sensitive.
case.
Holy shit.
Hold on. I'm looking at my cards.
Well, look
Jacob,
faster.
hurry up. Hurry up, or I'm gonna stun you.
Shut up.
That's it.
What is that for? Come on.
I think that mutes him too.
Yes, it does.
I have different modes I can do. Like I have a justice one, a V, like it's got an eye on it.
It's not my turn anymore.
Oh,
I think
Well,
that
that
skipped his
sucks.
turn. Okay, cool.
Your turn.
Cool.
sports
Okay.
battle.
See, he is in
What?
fact not a loser. Look, he won something. Come on.
You know what? Okay, is it
No,
my
you're
turn yet?
multiple.
Give me my. I have.
No,
I
hold
have
on.
something to bring to the
Ah.
judge.
Yep. Yeah.
He tried to be a gangster, and he just started coughing.
That is a problem. You know, he and I have talked about we don't like smoking. We have talked about it. We have talked.
He tried to smoke.
Defense. What do you have to say about that?
Shut up.
It was 7 years
You see
ago.
this?
Oh, I'm sorry. What,
Don't.
what did you say? What did you say?
Not you.
Said-
Him.
It was 7
okay.
years ago, so it's water under the bridge, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, don't worry about it.
It is
That's-
not. water
That's
under
not
the
evidence
bridge.
on him. That's just. This is blackmail against the prosecution.
What?
Oh, that's against prosecution. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Jacob, it's not water under the bridge. Why did you say that to those people? Those poor orphans.
What? I'm confused.
man,
what are we
that's
talking
messed up.
about? What are you talking
messed up,
about?
man.
What? What?
He's-
I'm blackmailing you with the leaked DMs.
These leaked DMs. What do
Oh,
we,
oh, leaked. Oh, I understand.
that's about you.
Come
What
on.
do you have
Hey,
to say for yourself?
This trial is not about me. It's about the it's
Oh, okay.
the prosecuted.
Okay,
He's
but,
not prosecuted yet. That's your job, idiot.
It's about the one that's being charged.
But
Hey,
seems like my prosecutor's incompetent. Also,
He's
if
been accused
you,
of a crime.
if you're accusing somebody of something, you better be a morally right person, or else I'll
Or
stun
else-
you again.
okay. What are these leaked DMs? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, he's lying now.
I don't
You're
know what you're talking about.
lying? All right, present some more fucking evidence then. Not going good for him. There's so many paper balls. I see
These
so
don't
many
don't
of
really
them.
fit my situation. Hold on.
Yeah, neither do mine. Why do you think I grabbed the leaked DMs?
I'm also aware. Oh, little black notebook. List of enemies or just an agenda.
I think it's his diary full of embarrassing stories.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because he's a loser.
All right. Read me a passage from this then. I'm not hearing anything.
I declare that I'm a freaking loser. Okay.
Go ahead. Go on.
We are bad at this game.
Yeah, but it's fun, so it's fine.
In Sock we trust.
You damn right
Oh,
in stock you
man.
trust.
Oh god, these are all awful. None of these are helpful in any way. Ugh.
Alright, I think I got one for my
I
next
can bring
thing.
witnesses to the stand. I'm bringing a witness to the stand.
Oh, thank god. What? How do I?
This is your witness. Defense.
Yeah. Oh, I can call a witness. How do I talk to him? What do I do?
You can call a witness.
Oh, no. Yeah, apparently.
I feel like this trial is stacked against me.
I don't know. I just picked a witness.
I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me see if there's. No. Nope. The only anything I'm finding is just.
I can't get him to talk.
I don't understand, man. I don't know what's happening here.
Alright, this fucking
I
witness
really
sucks.
wish there was a tutorial.
Yeah.
Did we skip a tutorial of some sort?
Blurry photo. I don't know.
Oh, there's a
Maybe.
blurry photo.
Yep. Blurry photo. It
Blurry,
shows something,
blurry
I'm
photo
sure.
of what?
Something, I guess.
Okay. You know what?
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Is it my turn?
Oh wait, hold on. Wrong one.
Ah, sweet. I scared Cade with a plastic spider and he screamed like a baby.
Well, it's a spider. Of course you.
Yeah, that was
It's a
fair.
plastic
Come on.
spider. It's fake.
Yep.
Very
Well, what if it
obviously
looked
fake.
Real enough. It probably looked real enough. Let me see this plastic spider.
Yeah, man. Look. You're lying.
don't
if you
have
tell
it
me
on
you
me.
haven't seen a blob
You don't have it on
A
you.
distinct
I don't have it on me.
blob.
You don't have it on you.
No, I don't.
And how is it evidence?
He threw it in the trash.
Who threw it in the trash? The defense?
I've never seen this spider.
Mm.
Yeah. But also, you're lying if you tell me.
I
you
also
haven't ever
have
seen-
his medical file, and he's bald.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's a loser. He's bald. It's in his medical file.
What if he has
Whoa,
cancer?
whoa.
What if he had
that's-
cancer?
that's
He doesn't.
so rude
he's
to people
just
that are
got
bald.
he's just got bald issues.
You have a problem with people who have cancer?
He's not. He doesn't
Whoa,
have
so
cancer
every,
though.
Every bald person's a
In this
loser?
medical file, he doesn't have cancer. Cancer. He doesn't have cancer in the medical.
Canceled.
Yeah.
What?
Cancer.
He
Jesus,
does.
that's-
The medical
that's on top
file
of the
says he
list.
doesn't
hey,
have
hey.
cancer.
Whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa.
not your turn anymore.
Should
up.
you stop mocking him?
Good. Fish.
Man, I got nothing. Hand sanitizer. He keeps it clean because he's not a loser.
Okay.
Fuck it, I don't
I
know.
hate to break it to you, but you just made him sound like a loser.
I literally. Anyway.
Okay.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
I
rest in
already
peace.
passed. Just fuck off. Alright, hey, we're never getting what you said about people with cancer, alright?
Yeah. I didn't say anything about people with cancer.
Alright, let's try this. Let's try this again. I'm gonna be
Try
good.
this shit again.
I'm the judge.
Oh.
The judge. If we get another person in here, we can have bailiff and all the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who messaged in chat?
How do I throw this at you? That's how I throw it at you.
Somebody's
Okay.
messaging in Discord.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna fix this fucking problem.
He said they say they don't have the money yet.
I know.
Paycheck
I'm,
is next week.
Fixing the problem. Oh no. Oh no. Hey!
There you go.
What the hell?
John Sock. Fraud and Grand
John
Theft Auto. Okay.
Yup.
All right.
Okay.
All right. How do I stun people?
I don't
Oh,
know.
you look at them and you're on the wrong.
You're on the wrong
What's
what?
wrong with you?
On the wrong what?
I thought you were on the wrong thing. My bad. Because I can see the little eye shape from here.
Dude,
I can
can't
stun
check
both
my
of you at the
evidence when
same
you do that.
time.
Oh, you mother!
You stupid
I
bastard.
just,
You
I
son
just
of a
censored you.
Okay.
bitch.
Let's get this started. Mayhaps.
All right, how do I do this?
You.
Who usually starts?
I think
Prosecutor
it's
starts,
the
right?
Prosecution usually starts.
Apparently, I did that.
You can turn it into the. Oh, neat.
Oh, it's not my turn.
It's your turn.
Prosecution, it's your turn right now. You can't.
There we go.
Okay, that just took his turn away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
does it?
rude.
Yeah.
Rude.
Treasure map or a store layout?
Oh, what is this
Yep.
about?
he
No.
the the defendant had this on his person. It is a map of the local store which he worked at, where he committed check fraud by fraudulently ordering checks into his name to be paid to him, as opposed to the actual people they were supposed to be made to.
No.
Is that all?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
That's crazy, Your Honor.
Your Honor, you wasn't even. Shut the fuck up. My client would like to plead oopsies.
Hold on. Your Honor.
What does this
At the
do?
time of the crime, Your Honor. At the time of the crime, my client was trying to change his tire. He had a flat tire. He was just trying to get by. Uh-oh.
No, keep going,
swear,
keep
Your
going,
Honor.
keep going, keep going.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm not really sure about this. but at the time of the crime, my client was just trying to change his tire. He wasn't at the scene of anything. He wasn't frauding anybody. Does this look like the face of a man who would do fraud? Uh-oh.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Your Honor, I don't even need to present new evidence because that flat tire is exactly why he committed a grand theft auto. He had to get another vehicle. It was his escape attempt.
Ah.
Your Honor, if I may speak. Yes.
Yes, madam.
Okay. That argument that he just said, he had a spare tire.
Hey.
He had all the parts.
You
Yes?
swore. I'm holding you in contempt of the court.
Anyway. So,
What did I do?
No swearing.
Your Honor,
Oh, my bad.
Your
You
Honor,
hold you in contempt of the court.
if you look at this suspicious bill, you'll see exactly what I was talking about previously with his check fraud. He was using these checks to pay an exuberant amount to himself, an especially suspicious amount of money going to places it should not have been going.
Fascinating. What does the defense have to say?
Your Honor, I call bullcrap. I didn't fully say it. I didn't fully say it.
I'll allow
I
it.
call bullcrap. He's being mean. He's being mean to my defendant. He's blinking to mean it to him, and my defendant does not appreciate it. He is just trying to plead for his life here.
We don't blink. How did I blink too rudely at him?
I don't know. Read the card.
I can't
doing
do
my
any
job.
gestures.
I'm just doing my job.
You're bad at it.
I was demonstrating what he did.
See, that was incredibly
Blinking
rude
and
what you did to
pointing.
me.
Blinking and pointing is not an offense that can be held against by the law.
Your Honor, if you will simply take a look at the GPS location where the defendant's phone was at the time of the crimes and his attempted getaway, you will see that it was fleeing rapidly from the scene where he was supposedly fixing his tire, but he could not have been fixing his tire
Fascinating.
because he was moving rapidly in the stolen vehicle.
Fascinating. Now, what does the defense have to say?
That there was a cut cable. Why did he just smile at me? I'm sorry. It was really scary.
I don't think that doesn't help your case. That doesn't help your
I'm
case.
frightened. Hey, I'm frightened by many things. I apologize.
Just looking at.
Now, could you
your
tell me
client
what
just
this
calling
cut
me.
cable has to do with this?
Your Honor, my client is guilty of only one thing, of speeding. Okay, he was not doing Grand Theft Auto. This was his car, and also this cut cable. He says that there was, he was committing fraud. There's no camera evidence. It's a cut cable. The cable.
The fraud was done by documented paperwork.
Yeah,
I have
this
it- I have it
suspicious
right here.
bill,
I have it right here.
If you'll,
Oh,
if
this
you
is-
will-
Also, how could he be speeding if his tire was flat? I rest my case.
this is great. I
That
like
was
this.
really bad at defense.
Yeah, well, it would also be nice if we had like actual evidence that we could like
And more people.
gather before we went to court.
More people would be fun.
Your Honor, if you'll take a look at this notebook, you'll find exact details on how the
Does
defendant
this say Epstein's
committed
Island?
these crimes.
Does this say Epstein's
No.
Island right here?
No, he had
Does
nothing
this say
to do with
Epstein's
Epstein's
Island?
Island.
No, sir. Sir, no, Your Honor, no. That was simply his disgust about the goings on. If you'll actually read the next page, please. That's where he begins discussing how he's
Jeffrey
going to
Dahmer,
commit
what?
fraud.
Whoa.
No,
No, sir, you
Your
went the
Honor,
wrong direction. Your
I
Honor,
have,
you went the wrong direction.
This guy's got many connections. I think he's
Ow!
guilty, man.
Your Honor, I have. Ow! Your Honor, I have one more.
Can't
You
throw
see
for
what he
shit.
just threw? He just threw a paper plate at my defendant.
I'll allow it.
Okay,
Hold
Your
on, I'm
Honor,
getting
I
real
have,
good at
I
this.
have one more. It's because I'm a woman, isn't it? I have one more piece of evidence.
Damn.
He is not having a good day. Prosecutor's not having a good day.
I'm having a wonderful day. What do you mean?
No. He's
I
schizophrenic,
don't
Your Honor.
believe that holds up in
Your
court.
Honor,
but I've got my
I have a
meds in
witness
order, so it's
to
fine.
call to the stand. I have a witness to call to the stand.
I'll
This
allow it.
doctor will testify. This doctor will testify that the prosecutor is not doing great lately.
Oh, you can zoom in.
I mean, you've seen this whole time. He's been throwing things at me and my defendant.
Does
Does that
Does
sound
the
like a man who's doing good?
the defendant's issues
Ow!
with his health affect this trial?
Yeah, he's not fit to prosecute against my what is this guy again?
Is he not
Defendant.
fit to stand trial currently?
No, she's claiming I'm schizophrenic, but then she's changing the argument.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I misunderstood, Your Honor. I thought you were talking about the prosecutor.
I declare this a mistrial.
Yeah!
I don't know how you won that. Sorry, Gage, you were doing so well.
Lies and
You were
deceit.
doing so well.
It was lies and deceit. Oh, I see the judge now. Let's go.
Oh.
Sorry, Gage, you were doing so well. I would have chosen you if she didn't say he wasn't fit to stand trial.
No, that's not what she was saying. She was saying
That's not
I
what
wasn't
was
fit
saying.
to be prosecutor.
Oh, I thought you were saying that your defense was not fit to stand trial because of his health issues. This is so funny. I declare this a mistrial.
Love you. Good night. Probably.
Alright, hey buddy, how's it going? Don't worry, I'll get you off.
Whoa.
What? I said I'm gonna get him off. He's gonna be free.
Whoa,
Yeah, I heard you.
whoa! What did I walk into?
He's gonna be free. Oh, Miss Ma'am. Miss
Yeah,
Ma'am.
missus.
What did it say? Murder in the first degree of her husband.
Cool. I'm gonna need someone to explain what first degree as opposed to any other degrees is.
First degree of murder is it like it was pre-planned?
Oh,
and-
premeditated?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that was the qualification for murder.
No.
No,
It
there's
was
different types of murder.
Premeditated.
Yeah, there's like first degree,
Second degree,
there's
third degree.
Second degree. Second degree is like it was like on site. It wasn't planned, and then I think is third degree like self-defense or something like that,
I don't know.
or is that just self-defense? I don't remember.
Self-defense doesn't. I don't think
I
you
was
can
gonna
be
say,
charged
to
for
my understanding,
self-defense.
That was
Well, I mean, like they
depending
can
on
try
the
to
state.
go. They can try
and
to
they can
go against
claim that
you,
it's not.
But
Anyway, Gage, you have to smack the hammer on one of the buttons to give us a turn.
yeah.
What does all these do?
There is one where you call witnesses.
Bring the call witness to
And then one where you declare who's guilty or
Yeah.
whatever.
All right, the prosecution will go first.
Your Honor, I would like to start off pretty strongly with this search history that we found for Miss Ma'am. You see, we looked at her laptops and everything, and we found the search called "How to Get Away with Murder." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her husband's dead, and we find a search history like that. Your Honor, I'd say that's pretty strong evidence.
Your Honor, if I may, I object to this. This was in relation to a book called How to Get Away with Murder. There are records of her purchasing this said book. It is a book on a storyline, a fictional storyline. Your Honor.
Your Honor, he just said book way too many times in one sentence. I'm just pointing that out.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, I declare that hearsay.
What? That's not hearsay. You just said it in front of him.
I declare what you said hearsay.
Yeah, I know. You just said it in front of him. That's not hearsay.
Uh-oh.
I also found this scribbled Post-it note in her car, and she actually had it written down that she was going to murder. Ow! That she was going to
Order.
Order. She
you're
actually had it written down that she was going to murder her husband. So,
And you say you found this?
no, apologies. My team found this. Apologies. I misspoke, Your Honor. My team of investigators found this in her car.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what does the defense have to say about this?
Your Honor, I believe this notebook does not belong to my defendant here, but in fact her sister. I believe her sister was jealous of her and wanted to murder her husband in order to get her away from her husband.
Your Honor, if I may.
And do you have
what
evidence
notebook?
of this?
I do indeed. This gold key right here is a key to her house, and it was in possession of her sister.
I
So
mean,
a spare key,
yeah.
an additional key.
No, this is the original key. It's stamped.
Keys don't have stamps.
No,
Yeah, that's not how they.
They
that's not
stamped
how
it.
They work.
they stamped it.
That's not. No.
Yeah, they did.
Fuck you mean no?
This family stamped their key so they know which one's the original. They don't make
What is
copies.
that?
They never made any copies of the key. This is a brand new house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you spell them? Is it E-N-T or A-N-T?
I think it's A-N-T.
Good enough.
Okay. Your Honor, if I may, I do have some more evidence to present as soon as you finished. Ow!
Order. You may proceed.
I was
Um,
skipping my turn.
I've got a couple things to present. Firstly,
Stop that.
this losing lottery ticket. You see, unfortunately, our victim had a bit of a gambling problem, which everybody has. But recently he had gone too far with it and had actually gambled most of their life savings. And Miss Ma'am was caught on a recording saying if she found one more lottery ticket, one more piece of evidence of gambling, she was going to kill him. Now, she had said this to a friend, and unfortunately, we do not have the recording here today, but we did find evidence of a lottery ticket purchased by the victim. And of course, unfortunately, now he has passed away. So, if I may, I think that's pretty compelling evidence, but I also do have one more piece of evidence to present. Your Honor, the attorney was found in a secret meeting with none other than the...
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, you were found. We saw you. My team saw you, and they saw you talking with your shit. I'm sorry, I lost
Your
my train
Honor,
of thought.
I object.
On what grounds?
She has no clue what she's talking about.
I lost my train of thought. I apologize.
Overruled.
What? Your Honor,
Your
Honor,
Honor, unfortunately, that's all I have.
I believe that
Very well.
that security footage of a secret meeting, that was a confidential meeting with my defense, because we believe that there is someone on the hunt for her. We believe she's in danger.
Sorry, your secret meeting in a public park? Ideal for shady business or awkward kisses?
She was in disguise.
And yet was identified.
Yeah.
I
Turns
must
out
say,
we're bad at disguising people.
And you're not that great of a
Anyway,
defendant.
here's a bent
You're a
nail.
public defendant, aren't you, buddy?
This is a bent nail that matches the set of nails that her sister has. And it was found in the bedroom where the defense's wife was murdered. Or husband was murdered.
Your Honor, he can't even get his
Okay.
facts straight.
Neither could you last round.
Is this your first case there, bud?
Yes, this is all
Is
our
this your
first
first-
cases.
Oh,
I had a
buddy's a public
medical
defender.
This is all
I
of
had
our
a
first
medical
cases.
Emergency happen, okay? I had a stroke.
This
Your Honor,
If you had
he's throwing
if you
things at
had a
me.
stroke, you should be here. I
have to
declare
win
this a
this case.
mistrial.
silence. Silence,
Objection, Your Honor.
offender.
I think this is a mistrial.
You're not the judge,
Overruled.
you can't
Shut
decide
up.
that.
Unless the defense has any further evidence, any evidence at all, that your client is not in fact guilty of what they are accused of.
Could you give me a
I'm
turn?
going to have to move this on. Do you have evidence?
Restaurant dispute. I declare this a mistrial because we both have encountered each other before.
No. Stop.
This should be a mistrial because
If you say mistrial one more time, I swear to God. If you say mistrial one more time, I will have you thrown out for contempt of court. I swear.
I'm trying to think of the phrase. I can't remember the phrase. What is the phrase?
I'm
Crap.
trying to think of another way to say mistrial.
No, it's
he,
a
he really is.
no, it's a specific phrase having to do with split interests. What is the phrase?
I have no idea.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
can't remember the
but
phrase. They declare things a mistrial in real courts when there is a crap
Your Honor, I would
Conflict
like
of
to point out that
interest.
This is not a real court.
conflict of interest. This is a conflict of interest due to a restaurant dispute she and I had at Olive Garden.
Who the hell? Apologies, I did not mean to curse or swear.
I don't
who
care.
eats at Olive Garden anymore?
Exactly.
So do you have any evidence at all? Any further statements that might possibly...
Your Honor, he just threw something at you.
Right, now how do I do this? Because it's, Okay, first of all, you stop that. Second of all...
Yeah, those buttons.
Ah, there we go. Guilty!
Yay!
God dang it. Punchable face.
Okay.
Oop, prosecution again. Yippee.
Jacob,
Let's see what this does.
You have to be defense.
you have to be defense.
Oh,
You have
that's
to be
gay.
This is why it says it supports up to 9 players, but it needs 3.
Hey, bud.
Don't you do it. Don't you, Jacob? Don't do it.
That goes really far.
Oh, did it? Wow, I can actually throw that really far. Just goes straight up.
Why are you muted?
He's getting ready to present his case. I meant to select a different room.
There's a different room?
Yeah, there's 3 different rooms. There's this one. There's trial by Crown, and then there's trial by like Cosmic or something. Hey, hey!
I threw it at him, and it bounced off. Oh,
Don't throw shit at me.
Your Honor, I apologize. It bounced off this helmet and landed at you.
I'm just saying. Alrighty. Are we ready? Suck
Desertion and
Johnson.
resisting arrest.
Resisting arrest.
Sock Johnson.
Sock
Okay.
Johnson.
We're just gonna name all these
prosecution.
different versions of sock.
Prosecution, if you will.
Being a defense attorney is
First.
hard.
Yeah.
First, we have this broken contract, which was a contract that the defendant had with the U.S. military, of which he deserted because he failed to appear. He simply left his station for a prolonged period of time, more than he was allowed, before making an attempt to return, and upon his return, several days later, he was greeted by military police who attempted an arrest after informing him of exactly what he was being charged with. And upon the notification of what he would be jailed for, he attempted to fight the military police in an effort to get away. As you can tell, it did not work.
Yep, I mean, he is sitting in front of us today.
In
so-
fact, he even lost a shoe in the fight.
Oh, he did? Oh,
Yeah.
What a shame.
Lost shoe.
Interesting. Interesting. Your Honor, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
He was stuck in an elevator for 3 months.
For 3 months.
Yes.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Defense?
Yes.
Are you
They
sure
were
that's the number
dropping.
you wanna
They
go
were
with?
dropping him food and water through the top, and he couldn't get out due to the height. But he was stuck in there for 3 months, and when he finally got out, they arrested him.
You know, I don't remember here for 3 months.
Sorry,
so
your
how in the
mic cut
world-
out. Your Honor, your mic cut out for
Your
like
mic
3
cut out for a
seconds.
minute. Yeah.
Apologies. How did he get stuck in the elevator? And why was he in there for 3 months?
The elevator malfunctioned and they couldn't get him out for 3 months because no one heard him
Your
for a
Honor.
while.
Your Honor, if I may, I have evidence to
Go
put
ahead.
here. So I have two pieces of evidence at the time to put forth for consideration. First, the defendant's search history, which indicates his searching of how to shut down an elevator for prolonged periods of time.
Oh,
And secondly,
okay.
a purchase he made of a universal remote which would be capable of shutting down an elevator for said prolonged period of time.
That is interesting.
Yes, if you will look at his search history, you will see exactly when he purchased this universal remote.
Your Honor,
Huh.
if I may.
Hold on. I'm looking at a search history right now. Yeah, this is
Yeah, it's-
crazy.
It's quite disturbing, actually.
This-
Your Honor,
uh,
if I may.
Hey! What the hell did I say? I said I was looking at his search history.
Not
did
the
I
mighty
not?
justice of God.
Huh. Anyways. Man, this is a fucked up shit.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is that shit?
Your
Go ahead,
Honor,
Vince.
my client, though he may look innocent, he was browsing some certain websites and he got malware installed on his iPhone
Mhm.
and it logged into his Google account, allowed access to unknown people, and
Mhm.
they actively searched these things. And
Mhm.
they eventually found where he lived and where he went to work and shut down the elevator as he was in it.
Yeah, so it's great that you're saying that they've shut down the elevator, but how do you explain the universal remote that the prosecutor brought up that was used to shut down the elevator that was found on his person?
They dropped it through the top along with the water and the food.
Okay. That's interesting. And I'm not really sure. I think we should call some witnesses. And I will say, in this case, what we can do is have whoever's witness it is pretend to be that witness, and then have the opposite person, like prosecutor or whatever.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a
question
witness.
them. Yeah, I'm calling him.
How do I do this?
You just question him, I guess. Because unfortunately, we can't. I
Oh.
called the witness.
Sorry,
He's
I don't
already
know
there.
what I'm doing. What? That's not what I
Bye-bye.
meant to do.
What? Explain.
That's,
Explain
I
this,
didn't mean to bring that out, but
No,
turns out I
explain
have
it.
it. There was a matchbox found
Uh-huh.
at the bottom of the elevator pit, and there was oil leaking underneath it. So they were planning to burn it and basically boil them in heat alive. But the match went out before it reached the oil.
Here's my question. What grudge could these people have against your defendant here?
He is in fact part of the military, so I assume that these are anti-military terrorists who are after
You
him.
assume? Or you know?
I presume.
Actually, Your Honor, if you look at exactly his job in the military, he was simply a pencil pusher. He had no actual active military role.
These people try to get whoever they can get.
That is true. These people do try to get whoever they can get. Oopsies.
I love how I made that work. I accidentally clicked a card and I made it work.
Your Honor, if you'll allow me, you will actually. There was one more thing found on the defendant at the time of his arrest: a
good
disposable
lord.
phone with one call to. At the time that he was trapped to immediately prior to his him
Mhm.
being trapped, he actually made one call to this very intern here.
Mm-hmm. And did this intern? So he heard him say, "Hey, talk about the plan," or what was it about?
the exact nature of the call and the exact word is what is exactly was said is unknown. What we do know, however, is that he made a call immediately prior to the elevator breaking down, and then once it had broken down, he did not attempt to make any further calls to get any sort of help.
Okay.
And
Um,
the defending attorney earlier said that he could not make any calls out, but that is simply untrue, as he had a disposable phone on him.
I never said that, Your Honor. Objection.
You have it, and we can objectively go back to it.
I'm overruling. I have short-term memory loss, and I don't remember, so I'm just gonna let it slide for now.
Your Honor, I will say it was in fact true that this person here did have the disposable phone, but it was dropped down through the top, and Your Honor, this person right here did press the emergency elevator button.
Yeah, see, it was dropped. I did see that, but here's the thing. If it was dropped, why isn't the phone cracked? It should have cracked if it was
It's a
dropped.
Nokia.
Yes?
Also, Your Honor, Nokias aren't disposable, first of all. And secondly, Your Honor, there was a receipt, because the defendant actually used his card to pay for the disposable phone when he purchased it.
Like I said, he was browsing and got malware on his phone and allowed access to his credit
This
card.
was an in-person purchase, Your Honor. I feel I need to add, this was at a pawn shop. Where
You
he
can still purchase
acquired
things
a
while
disposable
having
phone.
the information of the credit card available.
Defense, I suggest you present a couple more pieces of evidence, or else it's looking pretty strong on the prosecution side.
We did find this business card linked to a terrorist group that we know is using the business name as a cover.
Okay. Interesting.
It was left outside of the building where we found some footprints that matched some tracks of a shoe that belongs to a person that we know is affiliated with this terrorist group.
Prosecution, what do you have to say about that?
Why would a terrorist organization have a business card?
It's a
What
cover.
possible reason?
It's a cover for their operation.
And do you have any proof that this is a cover and not simply
There have been
that you have
there have
some
been other
sort of
cases.
personal grudge?
There have been other cases where this business card has been found around terrorist organization incidents, similar to what we would call a calling card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, and are you aware of this particular business, that it is not an actual, like, there is simply no way that most companies are owned by this business. They simply own a vast majority of businesses across the globe.
Your Honor, I have no clue what he just said.
Prosecution, could you rephrase that so that way the defense can understand?
Are you aware that this business, for which you have a business card as evidence, simply owns a majority of corporations across the globe?
Your Honor, that would be a monopoly and that would be illegal.
Not
No.
all.
He doesn't own all. It doesn't own all of them. He said a majority.
Majority would still be a monopoly for some corporations.
All right,
It is an
so
international
if we're done,
business. It's an international corporation. They are not beholden
Alright.
to the
Your
laws
mom's
of
an
any.
international corporation.
If we're done here, Jacob,
Your
I
Honor, he's simply
originally,
insulting me.
Jacob, I'll be honest, I was originally planning on giving you the win, but Jacob, you didn't do very good, so.
Listen, I did. Hey, I did real good for a
No,
defense.
Gage did real good.
He's really good as prosecutor. I want to be judge again.
He
Judge is
really
fun.
good. Yeah, I say we just like switch around. Oh, Gage, if
Yeah.
you want, I can switch to being prosecutor, so you don't
I
have
just
to.
hit random every time, and it just wherever it puts me is where I go.
Okay.
You know.
I love being
Dude, I
judge. It's
just-
fun.
Yeah, here's the thing.
We need to make this more ridiculous.
This is the kind of game that I'm.
Oh no, it started. Now he's quiet. I didn't do anything.
Hunger.
Sponger.
I can't smack Gage because he's muted already.
Are you having fun, Your Honor?
Yes. Hammer go bonk.
That yes was so serious. Yes.
Hammer go
God.
bonk.
Wonderful. Yonk. Oh my goodness.
Oh, hammer go thunder. I am Thor.
You and I am Thor. Hammer go beyond.
Silence.
What are all the emotes?
There's emotes.
Yeah, if you press the numbers. I can't see this one.
Yo,
I like this one.
me 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 me. Me 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 me. Me 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 me.
Okay, I can't think of the. Okay, what is the word for? Oh, hello. What is the word for when someone helps a criminal? Why can't I think of that for some reason?
Aiding and abetting.
Yo.
Abetting to a crime.
Okay, so that is the word because that's what I could think of, but it didn't feel right.
The specific words are aiding and abetting.
Okay, so it is that then. Okay,
It says you're muted.
thank you.
It says you're muted still, but your mouth is
I
moving.
unmuted on Discord.
Your mouth is moving though. It's weird. How does the game know?
They can probably hear my mic. Hold on, let me see something.
Oh yeah, it still moves your mouth. Hey, it's bully Gage. You should bully Gage.
What?
Let's bully him.
No. No, I can't do that. I could get thrown out of court for that. Ow!
Not here. I'm the judge.
Oh, it missed him completely. Hold on.
I promise I won't throw you out.
Just gonna do this to him the whole time.
T-pose. My waffle copter goes swa, 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 swa.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Sir John Sock aiding and abetting in murder.
Yeah, it cut me off. There's a letter limit.
Yeah. Ow!
So he didn't actively do the murder.
But
No,
if
he aided and abetted the murderer.
Which is not true, Your Honor, but we'll get to that.
I applaud the defense for sticking with the defense.
Is this all we're gonna do? What do the emotes even do? Okay. This is so fucking goofy.
Look at all the paper!
If you spam one, it looks like you T-posed. Alright, anyways.
Do you have a case or not?
You have to let one of us.
Oh, that's right. You have a case?
Alright. So, actually, the first piece of evidence is this spent bullet casing found at the defendant's home that belongs to a
Yeah,
caliber
you can throw out
of
evidence.
firearm which the defendant does not actually own, nor are there any that were found at the on the defendant themselves. However, the person that the defendant was aiding and abetting in this crime is known to own several firearms in this caliber. We also found this love letter from the murderer, exchanged between the murderer and the defendant.
I believe you just contradicted yourself with the bullet.
No.
You
Your
said...
Honor, he
casing
just
was
threw a paper
found.
plane at me.
You've been throwing paper at me the whole time.
Hey,
Your
I was
Honor.
told to do that by the
hey,
judge.
I will hold you in contempt of the court.
You don't even know what that means. Anyway.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it very much. Your Honor, I have a nice piece of evidence. At the time of the murderer, apologies, at the time of the murder, there was an unfortunate accident with the lights, and all of the lights were red. And as you know, my defendant here, while nobody is perfect, did not want to run a red light, as they are unfortunately a little bit poor. No offense to my defendant, of course, and they can't afford the ticket. So, Your Honor,
Is that why they got a public defender?
Your Honor, he just said something really mean to me.
Hey. Shut up.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, I would just like to say that, of course, my defendant was stuck at that
Hey,
unfortunate
did you
traffic
just
light.
throw a paper airplane at me? Hey.
No, I threw paper at you.
This traffic light lasted several hours and was unfortunately on the same day of the fortunately on the same day of the murder, and by the time that the police had discovered it, the red light incident had just ended. So, Your Honor, I would just like to say my defendant was stuck in traffic all day. There's no way that they could have been there to help the murderer.
Your Honor.
Fascinating. I
Your
will
Honor,
say,
well,
police and ambulances are allowed to run red lights.
Oh yes, sir. Of course they are. But
And I
unfortunately,
do see records of a red light incident where they had to shut down a ton of traffic lights due to a 10-car accident. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was very, very unfortunate. But Your Honor, I would like to point out that the way that the police and ambulances had taken in order to get to the scene of the crime was heavily blocked off by traffic, and so it took some time to move around some cars and get through everything. So
Man, this was a
my client
terrible
was
day.
there. Yes,
This was
very
a terrible
unfortunate.
day. Oh, I see. There was also a robbery happening right across from the street.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am actually defending
Wow.
that case next. It's a very busy day for me.
That's so funny.
There were
Yeah.
several other murders and several robberies. It was a really unfortunate day, sir.
Yeah, we live in a really like heavy crime area. It's a little
Where
concerning.
do we live? Is
If
this
I
New
did-
York?
If I didn't know it's San Andreas, if I didn't make so much money, I'd simply move. But there's so much money to be made.
And Your Honor, I would like to actually say that he said that he is just trying to go after my poor client for money. He just admitted himself that he's here for money. So
Hmm.
I would like to say,
No, I
and
make more.
he's been throwing things at yourself and myself today. He's been very awfully rude. I think he's just having a bad day.
He's still got to throw the plane.
How can I be having a bad day? See what the defending attorney seems to not remember is I get paid regardless.
Yeah, exactly. He's
I have no
throwing.
in,
Apologies, sir. I'll at least let you finish your sentence.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have no further incentive to have this man jailed other
Who
than
pays you?
the fact that he is the city, sir.
Ah,
Unless I'm acting as a defending lawyer, in which case the client pays me. But seeing as I'm not
Case pro bono,
the defendant,
because I care
that
about my
was
client.
really.
I'm pretty
that-
sure the
that was
city
dumb.
doesn't-
There's so much money to be made here.
the city doesn't pay you very much. It's like almost minimum wage.
Yeah, but there's so many trials.
I think
Yeah,
Cheyenne
usually-
over here
usually
gets.
They just get kind of.
I'm pretty sure Cheyenne is not even a public defender. She's like one of the top-notch lawyers.
And I, out of the kindness of my heart
bono,
and the
no.
unfortunateness of that this poor client was taken, I took this pro bono because I truly care about my clients. Meanwhile, you did say that you get paid regardless. You just decided to throw my poor client in jail so that way you could take the case and make extra money. It's
Your
really
Honor,
unfortunate, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I am in no way responsible for who gets arrested or charged. I am simply here to present the evidence as I have it, to make statements and understandings of the.
That was the wrong button.
What?
I pressed the wrong
He
button.
gave you the
Okay.
Yeah,
permission
it's
to
your
present
turn.
evidence.
Mm,
Sorry, this is your witness, by the way.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, if you'll look at this driver's license, you'll see that they actually have a history of reckless driving. So they would be more prone to actually running red lights. If you'll look at that evidence, that would be greatly appreciated.
It seems
However,
it seems these
however-
records are for holding up traffic rather than running a red light.
And also, Your Honor, I would like to point out that I did point out, out of the kindness of my heart, I took this case pro bono because my client simply could not afford it. And I understood that this poor man, this poor man, is being accused by our prosecutor who isn't even getting the facts straight. We're not here for running a red light or not running a red light. We are here to talk about aiding and abetting a murder, of which my client was not present for due to the red light traffic, Your Honor.
However, Your Honor, if I'm simply allowed to finish statements,
You may.
Your Honor, while the defendant was not at the
Hey,
scene
please
of the murder when
don't
it
throw
happened,
papers. I'm gonna ask you this once. Please don't throw paper.
Apologies,
Thank you,
Your
Your
Honor.
Honor.
You did tell me to bully him today, so
What are you talking about?
I'm doing what you asked
Your
me.
Honor,
Hey, shh.
I have
Oh, my bad.
Your Honor, I have several issues with previous statements made by the defendant, or the defending attorney. First of all, well, yes, the defendant was not at the scene of the crime. What exactly they did in aiding and abetting was helping to move the body of the person who was murdered. Now, this was several days before the red light incident where, all those poor, unfortunate things happened. But also, the defending attorney seems to think that someone's financial status seems to be some form of determination of guilt.
You said several days before?
Yes. Well, several is a slight overstatement. 3 days before, if I remember, if this
The murder occurred on the same day as the red light incident.
No, Your Honor, the police found the body on the same day.
Yes, but there were reports of screaming from the neighbors, and they called 911 as soon as possible.
Your Honor, if you'll simply look at the statements, there have been several incidents from that house.
Do you have any more evidence?
One moment, Your Honor. I do not.
I do have another piece of evidence, Your Honor.
All right.
If I may.
You may.
Okay. Your Honor, we already know who has done the murder, and unfortunately, that person that did the murder did put evidence.
Please don't throw paper at the defense.
Okay.
So you're incredibly rude, sir. Thank you. I mean,
honestly, but I didn't throw paper at the defense.
Hey, don't throw papers at the judge either.
I mean, honestly, Your Honor, even if you were to believe that my poor client were there, I mean, honestly, there's no evidence for that. There's only evidence that he was framed. Apologies, I was stumbling over my words there.
It would make sense that they'd need a fall guy.
Your Honor, there is no evidence they were framed.
I just presented it. If you would look at
Spectre Sweeper.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, so your client had something that was capable of erasing traces? And you want me to believe that they were framed for...
No, sir. I was simply saying that there were traces of the original murderer that were erased. They put it on my client here.
Again, your client is not on trial for murder. You're on trial for aiding and abetting a murderer.
Yeah, but you can still be framed for having a fall guy. There could be, you could still frame someone because this is obviously a two-man job. They'd need to place the blame on at least two men.
It was really awful.
Well, Your Honor...
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Your Honor, there is simply not enough evidence to suggest that the defendant was framed.
There's not enough evidence to suggest that he was partaking in the murder.
Nor present.
He was not part of the murder. He was not present for the murder, nor did he help the murderer commit the murder. What he was there for was helping the murderer hide and move the body.
Where was the body found?
Which is the actual crime he's accused of.
Where was the body found?
The woods just outside of the city.
Your Honor, if I may, that is incorrect. As we did state previously, the police had ended up rushing to the house that the victim lived in, and that's where the body was found. That's the whole reason that I brought up the
yes,
red light
I do remember.
incident.
I do remember you said that the body was found in the building.
Yes, sir. What do you have to say to that?
What do you have to say for yourself?
I have bad memory. That's just on me. I genuinely don't remember if that was stated or not.
No.
I believe you, but I don't remember.
Sir.
That was indeed said.
Okay. Cool.
Do you have any more evidence?
And
If not, I will give my verdict.
yeah, go for it, man.
I declare not guilty.
Thank you, Your Honor. Much appreciated. Oh, this is what I meant to do.
Okay.
I guess I'm defense again.
I just hit random. Yippee!
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
I want to see how high I can get this airplane. Dang it.
Oh, I hit the ceiling. Nice.
Dang it.
Very nice. Oh, I hit a beam.
Dang it.
No. I keep going directly up. I'm trying to hit the people. Well, that one had the right idea. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Oh.
Mistrial. Not committing enough actual crimes. Well, this is perfect.
Alright, I guess. Alright, prosecution goes first.
Your Honor, this person has been brought to court many times and has been held in contempt of court many times, and she has been declared a waste of the jury's time. And so I believe that she should be put in prison for at least a 1-year minimum for wasting everybody's time. I rest
So
my case.
Your solution to this defendant wasting everyone's time is to waste more of everyone's time?
No, just put her in prison and then we don't have to deal with her for like a year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you
Your
decide
Honor.
the... Okay.
Your Honor, if I may. Thank you.
Defendant.
Thank you so much. Your Honor, first of all, sir, that was extremely rude. Second of all,
I'll have to
What
ask you to not throw paper in my court. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
okay. So, second of all, my defendant wishes to waste nobody's time. All right. And anyways, the prosecutor is bringing up the charges of not committing enough actual crimes. That in itself is not a crime, Your Honor. That just means that
It is in this country.
mistrial- excuse me. I was not done speaking. That means that
Please wait your turn to speak.
Yes, Your Honor.
mistrial was just being an upstanding citizen, Your Honor. I mean, honestly.
What is this?
Oh, the typewriter? That's for the...
It's got a
I
face.
think it's a stenographer. Yeah, if we had more people, I think they'd be taking notes.
But the paper has a face.
Does it
Yeah.
have a face?
Yeah, it has a face.
Yeah, you can see it when you're prosecutor. Okay. So, I have
rest-
yet to hear any accusations of an actual crime that was
Yeah.
committed.
The crime,
There is no crime.
the
Your Honor.
crime, exactly,
Oh,
is wasting the court's time and wasting the taxpayer money. I have evidence, if you would allow me.
you may present evidence. If I do not find it satisfactory, you will know about it. That is not the button I meant to hit.
Will you declare this a
there we go.
mistrial?
Your Honor, if I may speak really fast while he gathers his evidence together.
Yes, I'll allow it.
If if he is telling us that the defendant here is guilty of wasting everybody's time, he should have put that so in the accusatory sentence in our files here.
I just thought it'd be funny, but this is the actual crime.
There you go. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, seeing as I have yet to hear any actual crime that was committed,
Old Granny over here heard a midnight shriek, and when it was investigated, there was no murder, no any reason why there should be any screaming in the middle of the night. And it was
Your
disturbing
Honor.
the peace.
prosecutor,
Your Honor,
If
I
you-
have... apologies, Your Honor. I did not mean to
Prosecutor.
interrupt you.
if you do not present me with an actual crime that was committed,
The crime is
is
disturbing the peace.
Your Honor, I have evidence to refute his claim, if I may. Ow! Your Honor, we found a scary mask, and unfortunately there were teenagers that was scaring my poor defendant, Miss Trial. She was
Mistrial?
terrified.
Do you declare this a mistrial?
Sir, I'm
Wait
gonna
your
have to ask
turn.
you. All right.
I believe she declared this a mistrial.
I am not declaring
Anyway.
this a mistrial. I am simply stating my client's name. If you have a problem with that, prosecutor, maybe you should have thought of
Not
that
the
before you
justice
came
of
up with
God.
Silence.
As you can see, we found a scary mask at the scene, and
Your
he
mom's a scary
claims-
mask.
he claims that there was no evidence found yet. How do I have this evidence within my possession, Your Honor?
Why are we treating this as a real court?
Because this
That
is
makes
a
it
real
funnier.
court. My poor client mistrials live at stake here, sir. Do you hear this, Your Honor? Your
Don't
Honor,
put paper in my court.
do you hear this? He is treating my client's life like it is a joke, like it does not matter to him.
This
I
is a
have
joke.
yet to
None of this
hear-
is real.
Silence.
He's the only one being real.
This is fucking
This is
ridiculous.
This is a joke.
This is so goofy. Oh,
I
I
rest my
say I
case,
have
Your
yet
Honor.
to hear any actual evidence of any crimes or any accusations
Your Honor, he just threw a paper
or
at
any
you.
accusations
Please.
of a crime. I see no reason to continue this trial any further, and will simply release the defendant.
Thank you, Your Honor. Much appreciated.
I think for this one, I'm gonna make up a crime.
Yeah, that might help.
we should just start making up crimes.
Crime. To exist.
Yeah, if you accused him of an actual crime, that might help. Oh, whoa. That was cool. Hey, what play is that? I can't tell. Can I offer you a piece of paper in these trying times?
Totally a suck. This is an outrageous crime, prosecutor. You must. Apologies, I was sleeping. You must have some proper evidence because, as you know, this crime is punishable by death. Please offer me your evidence, prosecutor. I'll make sure it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. I have a folder full of evidence here. I gotta pick it out.
Yeah, please do so, prosecutor. This is no joke.
as you can see, we are in the midst of an alien invasion of shapeshifters posing as socks, right?
Mhm.
This is the situation we have been dealt. Now,
Mhm.
I have an eyewitness.
Oh. That one.
She declares that this person was hyperinflated, meaning that this sock has been stuffed way too much.
Really?
Uh,
Come on, man. Come on.
In fact, it might not even be cotton on the inside.
might not be caught. This is a serious, serious offense.
So what I'm hearing is he's a sock, but the just the bad kind of
Shapeshifter.
sock.
A shapeshifter among us. Seriously,
Among
prosecutor,
us?
you must.
Mods, kill him.
Anyways,
Yeah.
please, defense attorney, please tell me you have something to refute his claim.
Your Honor, I have irrefutable evidence that my client is and has always been not only a sock, but a citizen of our good confederation? That's a nonsense symbol. Of our government. Has always been a member of our government.
This is a very
These
ominous court.
concert tickets. These concert tickets purchased a great many years ago by my client using his photo ID, as you know, is required for all purchases in our great government of the future.
Yes, our great nation of Socktopia.
Yes.
Hey, are you daring?
No, I'm complimenting
judge
your
our
joke.
great Confederation of
I love it.
Socktopia?
I love it. I wasn't expecting it.
You had better love it, or else you,
I love
prosecutor,
it.
You will be the
I
next
love
one on
it.
trial.
I fight for democracy. I am a hell diver. I was deployed.
Silence.
I fight for managed democracy.
Your Honor, I
also
have evidence.
this other piece of evidence that he has been a citizen for a great many years. This rental car that he rented just last month, actually, using his full government ID and all papers required therein, which proves he is and has always been a citizen.
Your Honor, I have evidence of my own.
Go ahead, prosecution.
There was a suspicious noise under the bed as the police were invading the house, right?
Mhm.
They found a hatch. They went down inside the hatch and found an identical person to one totally a sock.
I will say, prosecutor, that is quite terrifying. Defense, do you have anything to say about this?
Your Honor, that was simply his twin.
Does he have a twin?
He-
I'm looking in the records
Yeah,
here. I'm not
his
sure.
twin's
if
just
I-
kinda
I
weird.
don't see a
His
twin.
twin's just a weirdo.
I don't see. In fact,
They were separated at birth, but later found each other through 23andMe.
now why
uh,
would they be hiding
why-
in a
why would he keep
hatch
Yeah, why would he
under
keep
the
his twin in a
bed?
hatch?
locked?
Please
Oh,
explain this, defense.
his twin actually isn't supposed to be here. They had a visa and then like a work visa, and then they're definitely guilty of a crime.
So
They
that's
are-
a violation in and of
illegal
its own.
alien that's invading my goddamn Socktopia!
No, Your Honor, they're still from like the same area, but they were supposed to be doing something else.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no.
But they
That person's
Glad
definitely
I
guilty of
didn't
something else,
overreact.
but my client has done nothing wrong.
But no,
Their twin,
no,
however,
their twin.
did in fact do something wrong. They're already on trial. They've gone to jail already. You don't have
but
to worry about that.
he
Okay.
is also he would also be on trial for holding and helping someone who has done something illegal, otherwise known as aiding and abetting.
Prosecutor, as much as I would love to add that in here, unfortunately, you only accused Totally a Sock of faking being a sock.
This would be new evidence then.
Which, well then, prosecutor, present your evidence. Can't believe it. I'm glad I'm really not overreacting here. That would be a big, serious no-no.
We found worn out duct tape around the hands of this so-called twin under the bed, meaning that this person was being held against their own will.
Oh, that's a big, serious no-no. But what does that have to do with anything?
It further implies that this person is not who they say they are.
Are you saying that the Totally a Sock that has already been arrested and on trial,
no, that was the twin.
The twin, apologies, is actually the real Totally a Sock, and this stands the imposter?
That's the thing I've been saying from the very beginning.
Sir, I would really appreciate it if you didn't take that tone with me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Apology.
I apologize, Your Honor, but yes, that is the thing I have been saying.
Your Honor,
just saying.
My client was not currently aware of the twins' presence within the home at the time, as there was a power outage and he could not see. But as the twin was familiar with the home, was more than able to quickly and quietly enter the premises and hide there.
Mr. Defense Attorney, if they were the long-lost twins that just found each other, how in the world would he have gotten into the house?
Oh, no. They had reunited, what was it, 2 years prior? Yes, 2 years prior.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I see.
Yes.
I see.
They had grown quite close since they had first reunited. As I'm sure you can imagine, they were quite excited to know they had their family out there.
Your Honor, I have some evidence that I would like to present.
Yes, prosecutor.
We found a friendship bracelet on the wrist of the so-called twin underneath the bed, but the other was not found on this person, and on the inscription it does state a name, Totally a Sock.
Oh, I see.
The other bracelet was not found anywhere in the house.
Oh, this is a big thing. Defensive attorney, do you have anything to say about that?
Yes, Your Honor, that was a friendship bracelet made by my client to his twin brother.
There's always matching, though.
He gave.
There should always be a matching. Under the court, under the law, there is always a matching friendship bracelet. Am I right?
He is correct,
What?
defense attorney. He is correct. Anytime you make a friendship bracelet, there should always be a matching. Where is this other friendship bracelet?
It had, unfortunately, required repairs at the time.
Required repairs? Friendship bracelets are indestructible.
They are made through the godly
Actually,
power. Look, see, if you look up here, this is the godly power that they are made with. They are made in court.
Well, Your Honor, seeing as
they're
this
legally
is a
binding
friendship bracelet made by a grown adult, they do not have quite the same power imbued into them as one made when one is younger.
Then that is an illegal friendship bracelet. I mean,
indeed.
Your Honor, actually, there is a
also,
small
they are
clause that,
legally binding, just as a marriage.
Hey.
I apologize. I apologize.
Your Honor, there is a clause that if it is reunited family or someone you have not seen in a great many years that you are close friends with, you can, as an adult, make a friendship bracelet. However, you have to put in the paperwork, and my client did in fact have the paperwork being put in at the time.
I'm looking here. I'm looking here. I do see the paperwork. It hadn't yet gone in. Interesting. Interesting.
Hmm.
Do you have anything to say about that, prosecutor?
Why are my cards grayed out?
Oh, I guess you can't say.
Oh,
anything.
I'm out of cards.
You've used all of yours.
Okay.
My bad. I mean, you can still talk, prosecutor.
I will say that although the paperwork is pending, there should still be a second bracelet on the
Yes,
person,
Your
and there
Honor,
was not.
actually, I do have evidence for that. See these brand new shoelaces that my client was going to use to repair his friendship bracelet that has
As
recently
we stated,
been-
Hey,
damage.
hey! He is not done speaking.
Yes, my client was attempting to repair them at the time when the police arrived to arrest. Well, my client's twin is who they arrived to arrest, but seeing as he is a twin and looks identical, they arrested them both.
Okay.
Uh,
Prosecutor.
as we stated, friendship bracelets are indestructible. So the only reason that he would be using the shoelaces would to be create a artificial friendship bracelet, which is unbelievably illegal.
That is true, but unfortunately, prosecutor, I do see him submitting in the paperwork for the bracelet itself and not necessarily for a repair. What do you have to say about that?
Then our defense is lying, which is also extremely illegal.
Lying is an offense.
In court, it is extremely illegal.
It's extremely illegal, period. We are a true people. Defense attorney, please tell me you're not lying in my court.
Your Honor, I would never. However, as I'm sure you're aware, that while the creation of a friendship bracelet is highly controlled as an adult, the
Yes.
repair of friendship bracelets is allowed by anyone at any time.
Yes, that is true. Defense, would you like to present any more evidence?
I would like to
Your
say,
Yes, go ahead.
if I may,
Yes.
the aglets of the bracelet should be made out of a titanium only found on a very specific planet.
Mhm.
The planet that we are all from. However, the defense does not have the metal on those aglets and has never gotten a passport to go visit the original planet.
Oh, hold on. Let me take a look at this.
Your Honor, we still have Amazon. There is no reason to go to a planet to pick something up.
No, it is legally obligated to go to the planet to pick to
This is true.
meet
This
the
is true.
forge.
Mr. Defense Attorney, this is a true story. You do have to
Yeah.
take the other person with you.
No, Your Honor, that's an actual misunderstanding. It's very common. The only time you have to bring the other person with you is to the forge. But the forge is per world. Each world has its own forge. But the only
Really?
yeah, the
Then I've been
Yes.
wasting
Yes.
my money going to visit the original planet. What have I been doing with my life?
well, I mean, to be fair, it is a very nice planet. It is an incredible place to go. I mean, I will say I've visited once or twice in my life, and it's been the highlight of my decade each time.
Yes. It is a very nice planet. I've visited a couple times myself.
Indeed. Democracy.
Do we have anything else to say here, or shall I make my verdict?
I have nothing else to say, Your Honor.
I have something to say, Your Honor.
Yes?
Of course he does.
Democracy.
No, okay.
Yes,
Democracy.
yes.
Freedom. Democracy sucks.
Manage democracy, my friend. Manage democracy, please.
Sucks.
Well, I don't know, gentlemen. I think after reviewing all of the evidence, I have decided to pronounce and save the life of our good
Dang it,
friend.
crap,
I
Mike.
just decided to do it not guilty.
I was doing so good. I hate you,
actually-
Gage.
Dude.
Have you heard me yelling?
Man, I swear that guy was definitely guilty. Oh. Crap.
His cute, fat little face.
I accidentally
I
quit.
can't.
That's my bad.
Good job.
What do you have right here? Oh, never mind.
My granola.
Don't you have Hershey's in the pantry too?
I ate them.
All of it?
Yeah?
Man, we definitely need more people
They
for
were
this.
mine.
Yeah, this is. I can definitely see this. This is like one of those where it's just the more people you have.
The better it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to join us later, it's a really fun game.
We're having fun.
I'm just saying if.
Not until I have money, I'm
Me,
buying
me,
it
me,
myself.
me, 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 me.
It's cold.
Alright,
Dude,
Mike
that was
Tyson, why you
so
sound like that for a minute?
goofy.
I wish there was a way to input like your own like evidence and stuff.
You,
There
I mean, you
is.
can. You just have to do it before. Like,
You
it's still
can
just
Oh, how
like
do you-
cards.
Real evidence, real quick. I'll just.
What the heck?
You should probably unmute on Discord if you're gonna leave the thing.
Yeah.
I got kicked.
Yeah.
What?
We're producing custom evidence.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay, let me do some of that then. I don't know what to put as custom evidence. What do I do?
I have no idea.
Let me pull up a specific, I'm gonna pull up a specific window of A1, GPT.
You can just. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not creative enough for that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Uh, I can't think of anything.
I'm just doing stupid shit.
And I'm not creative enough, so I'm not doing shit.
Hmm. I don't know. Man, I really don't know what to do. I can't think of anything.
I mean, you don't have to do anything.
I want to do something, but I can't think of anything. I'm really bad at improv.
You know, I might have noticed.
Shut up. No one asked for your opinion.
Well, that's nice, but I gave it anyway. I'm generous like that.
ChatGPT is not helping.
I think I need like 8 more and then I'll be ready.
I need like 15.
Yeah. Well,
I have 5. Actually, I have 4. I haven't finished making this one.
I mean, at least the music's good though.
All right.
Okay, I've gotten a few more. I need 11 more cards. Or no, I need... Yeah, I need 11 more cards. No, wait, no, I can't count.
Here's the new code.
I, So is this deck for both the defendant and the prosecution?
I don't know. We'll find out. There we go.
Uh, okay, I have 13 cards currently.
I think you can save it without like having it done yet. Like you can save what you have done.
I'm at 15. What else? I've almost got it done. I just need a few more cards.
What? Hmm. Oh yeah.
I just need 2 more cards.
Guilty and not guilty.
Okay.
Two more cards. Two more cards. Two more cards. Two more cards.
Okay, well, this has been fun, but I have to get up in the morning, and it's already 1.
Okay.
So,
That's okay. I'll still keep creating cards then.
okay.
What do I need?
Alright, well, I'm head out.
All right. See you.
It was fun playing.
Indubitably.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Ugh. If you're still gonna stay up, we could play something else.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me keep making some cards.
No, you're good. I know it takes forever, so. I wanted to do repo again. No?
Not really.
Hmm. Let's see. Oh, you said you hadn't played Lockdown Protocol. I mean, we'll have to play with other people, but if you still haven't played, we can play that.
Yeah.
I just have to install it. Shouldn't take me too terribly long. Hopefully.
I need one more card. What should it be? I like making references to things. What should I make a reference to? You know what? I got one. Okay, okay. I'm adding a few extra too.
Ah. Sorry, I was making sure my mic was working on the thing. My bad. Oh boy, the sensitivity is god fucking awful. Gamepad. Sensitivity. I need that bitch all. Dude, I feel like my sensitivity didn't change at all.
Okay, I've got 24 cards. I need one more.
You only need a minimum of 20.
Yeah, but I like to have a lot of cards. What should I put for this one?
Why my sensitivity is so dog shit on this game? Hammer sensitivity, that's why.
What are you playing?
I'm going through the tutorial of fucking what's it called? Lockdown.
Ah. I should probably do that as well. I'm almost at 30 cards in my deck.
Yeah. Yeah, this is way fucking better. Okay, now I know why it wasn't fucking working.
I'm gonna end my stream here. Thank you guys for watching. This was, how long have I been recording? It's almost 2 hours. This was, Guilty as Sock. It's a really fun game. I'm currently making my own deck. So, that'll be fun to play with next time. But until then, peace out, Starsheds.